Last year nearly broke us. In March, the software company I worked for cut almost half the staff. I was one of the names on that list. Just like that, my income disappeared. My wife didn't panic. She didn't blame me. She didn't even complain. Instead, she quietly started picking up extra shifts at the hospital. Night shifts. Weekends. Holidays. For 6 straight months she worked close to 50 hours a week while I sat at home sending out job applications. Hundreds of them. Most companies never even replied. A few interviews here and there, but nothing stuck. Meanwhile she kept holding everything together. When we had to cancel our anniversary dinner because money was tight, she just smiled and said we'd celebrate next year. When we skipped her best friend's destination wedding, she told me not to worry about it. She carried us through the worst stretch of our marriage without ever making me feel like a failure. So when I finally got hired again in the fall, I made a decision. I wanted to thank her properly. Not with words. With something she could keep forever. I spent the next few months saving every extra dollar. Eventually I found a small diamond necklace at a local jeweler. Nothing huge or flashy. Just simple. Elegant. The kind of piece you could wear every day. When I gave it to her, she actually started crying. She said it was the most thoughtful gift anyone had ever given her. After that she wore it constantly. Fast forward to Thanksgiving dinner at her parents' house. She had the necklace on. Her sister noticed it first and asked about it while we were setting the table. My wife told them the whole story. How rough the year had been. How surprised she was by the gift. Everyone seemed happy for us. Dinner went on like normal. Football on TV. Family jokes. Hi afterward. Nothing seemed strange. Until 2 nights later. At almost midnight, my phone buzzed. It was a message from my brother-in-law. He said I embarrassed him. Apparently the necklace made him look bad in front of his wife. According to him, I had shown up to Thanksgiving, flaunting money. Now his wife expected expensive jewelry too. And somehow, that was my fault. I honestly thought it was a joke at first. The necklace wasn't even that expensive. And nobody at dinner acted uncomfortable, but when I showed my wife the messages, she went from confused to furious in seconds. She called her brother immediately. The argument lasted almost 20 minutes. He kept saying we should have been more considerate. That not everyone could afford luxury gifts. That we were making other people feel poor. Then he crossed a line. He told my wife she was becoming shallow. That the old version of her would never wear something like that just to impress people.
My wife, the same woman who worked herself to exhaustion, to keep us afloat while I was unemployed, she didn't yell back, she just told him something simple. If you can't be happy that my husband did something kind for me, after the hardest year of our lives, then I don't need your approval. Then she hung up. A few hours later, his wife texted us. She'd overheard everything. She was mortified and apologized again and again. Apparently she never asked him to say any of that, but the damage was already done. That night my wife barely slept. I even caught her crying in the bathroom around 2 in the morning. That's when we decided something. We wouldn't be spending Christmas with him this year, but here's the part that might make things worse, because I already bought my wife another gift, a bracelet that matches the necklace. And honestly, I don't care if my brother-in-law gets angry again. After everything my wife did for us, she deserves every piece of it.